What's going on, vinyl community? Welcome to another Sunboxing with a record spinner, and in today's episode I am going to be doing an unboxing of the new Pink Floyd vinyl release, which is Live at Knebworth 1990. If you're watching this video on the day that it is uploaded, it just came out on Friday, April 30th, and I am filming this video on Wednesday the 28th because, like I've always said before, when it comes to pre-orders, you buy from Bull Moose because chances are you will get it days before release date. And I figured since I was going to be expecting this box set before release date and the beginning of May is relatively close, and practically it's already here by the time this video goes up, I figured I would unbox it for the channel. Now, this particular live show from Pink Floyd, Knebworth 1990, has been released before in multiple forms. It was released as part of this monolith here. This is the later years box set, 1987 to 2019. And some bits and pieces also were released as part of the highlights release, which is basically taken from material that is featured in the box set. But this is the first time that the show has been released as a standalone release. And so far we've seen the Delicate Sound of Thunder live album and film taken out of the box and released separately to the public, and this is the next thing that they decided to release, and who knows if they're going to break out the entire box and release this stuff one by one. We shall see. But let's dig our way through this package. Obviously it is still sealed. I have yet to open it, so this is going to be a genuine reaction unboxing. And voila, here it is. Here's the cover, some nice Hypnosis artwork, and here is the hype sticker as well, so you guys can see, and I'll also read this off as well. It says, Pink Floyd, Live at Knebworth 1990, 2LP vinyl, remixed from the original master tapes, heavyweight 180-gram pressing, 16-page booklet, cut at 45 RPM for enhanced audio quality. So this release is actually quite exciting because this is the first ever Pink Floyd 2LP 45 RPM pressing, which for an audiophile, this is a dream. But I don't purposely think that this was, I guess you could say, destined to be cut at 45 because, let's face it, the set list is rather short, and they could have approached it as, you know, cutting it at 33 1/3 and maybe doing a custom etching on, like, you know, the fourth side or whatever. But I think it's cool that they took initiative to go down the 45 RPM route, which is really, really awesome. And I'm going to take the shrink wrap off right now, and I'll also show you guys the back cover, and we'll also dig our way through the contents. So let's get this off. All right, so here is the front again, and here is the back, which breaks down the track list and the members in the band. So right off the bat, the track list for this show, we have on disc 1, side A, we have Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5. We also have The Great Gig in the Sky, and then for side B, we have Wish You Were Here and Sorrow, and then for disc 2, side C, we have Money, and then for disc 2, side D, we have Comfortably Numb and Run Like Hell. So relatively short, condensed set, but hey, I'm excited to be listening to this in 45 RPM. I think, to be honest, this is the main selling point for me, is that 45 RPM tactic. And of course, I'll just give you guys a quick close-up shot in terms of who played in the band at this point. So obviously, of course, we have the core lineup of David Gilmour, Nick Mason, and Richard Wright. But then we have guys such as Guy Pratt on bass, John Caron on keyboards, Tim Renwick on guitar, Gary Wallace on percussion, Sam Brown, Vicky Brown, and Durga McBroom on backing vocals. Claire Torrey sings on Great Gig in the Sky, and of course she sang on the studio version on Dark Side of the Moon, and she sang it for this appearance. And then we also have Michael Kamen, who played keyboards on Comfortably Numb and Run Like Hell, as well as Candy Dulfer, who played sax on Shine On You Crazy Diamond and Money. So this is quite cool. And also here is the spine as well. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's very white. Let's see if I can get it focused. Oh, almost. Maybe if I show it from a distance. Kinda. It's very bright. Hopefully, I'll try it again in a future shot. But let's open up the gatefold. And right off the bat, we are greeted with a gig flyer / poster on this side. And we have a nice photo of the crowd there with the circular screen before it went up, which is very nice. And inside we have the 16-page book. And here is the design for that. This is really cool. It kind of has like a nice kind of almost 3D effect to it. I'm going to have to whip out some 3D glasses for this. I don't know if you guys can see that. But that is really, really cool. And we open it up. And, of course, we are treated to a bunch of photos taken from the performance. Individual photos of the band members here. And it just basically runs down the all the credits, really, in terms of who produced it, who engineered the recording, who did the remix. And just by looking here, yeah, it just breaks down everything. Who does, you know, the lighting, the staging, various instrument techs and such. So, kind of brings it all here. Very nice. Hope you guys are seeing all this. Very nice live photos. Here we go. So there's David and Nick. Make sure I'm not missing any pages. Nice stage shot there. More live shots. To be quite honest, I'm gonna have to double check the book to the later years box set. I'm sure some of these photos have appeared before in that hardbound book. But this is quite unique. It's very well put together, too, I have to say. Very much still in the same kind of spirit, I would say, as the Delicate Sound of Thunder release. And let's see. Breaks down the various copyright credits and such. We have a scan of the set list, laminates, tickets and such. This is really, really cool. And then also here is the back. So that's that. And now we dig into the vinyl. And right off the bat, nice polyline sleeves, which is always a nice touch. And by the looks of it, we have this sort of, I guess, laser kind of light show kind of center label there. If you guys can see that. That is really cool. And then there is a shot of David on this side, which is pretty cool. And just by looking in the dead wax, this was pressed at Record Industry like all other Pink Floyd vinyl products are pressed. No indicator as to who did the mastering. Maybe if we'll see the other LP, perhaps that will tell us. So we'll put this back. And here we go. Let's get to the second LP. So here is Nick on this one. And then we have the For the Side here, which features like a wide stage shot. And there is a, let me see. There is a STU. So this is Stu who did the mastering. I'll have to double check what that etching indicates. I believe that same individual also did the Delicate Sound of Thunder release from last year. So I'm going to have to double check on that. And if I recalled, that the new remix Delicate Sound of Thunder is beautiful sounding. So I have absolutely no doubt that this is going to be a beautiful sounding pressing, not just because it's 45 RPM, but let's face it, when it comes to Pink Floyd and vinyl, you really can't go wrong. It's always done right, and, you know, the representation on the vinyl format is always spot on. So there you guys go. That is my unboxing of Pink Floyd Live at Knebworth 1990 on vinyl. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to support this channel, be sure to check me out on Patreon. See you guys in the next video, and most importantly, keep the records spinning.